Well, good morning, Canterpars Goodies fans, and welcome to the show and the review of yesterday's racing at the Vaal. Well, we moved to Fairview today, firstly, and obviously Candice Bass Robinson holds the key. The first two races look like they're at her mercy, and then her next runner in a handicap looks like that should win as well. Gold Poker Game, well, maybe, with all the rain in Cape Town, this hasn't had enough work, so we put a few horses in there as well. But the tip sheet will be out by about 9:30 this morning. But let's go into the Vaal yesterday and start with race 1, which was maiden plate over 1,200 meters. Now, I thought that Fireburst was extremely unlucky. She didn't really get going until late, and it looks like one that's worth following. I think she's a very good filly. I made her a goodie when she cantered down. I said the other horse from the Hoodlaka stable was not ready and certainly didn't look like it was suited to the track, or the distance looks like need more ground. So, Fireburst, worth following in the future, and we'll keep the tabs on that. Move on to race 2, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you the pictures of this race because Chariots of Fire needs discussing. Right, well, let's pick up this horse from the Hoodlaka Yard, Chariot of Fire. He's in the red and yellow, 3 off the left-hand side, Zaki riding him. And here they start moving out towards the outside. You'd think on a first-timer he would go in, but no. He's just giving him a little scrub. He decides, no, I'm not going to go in, I'm going to go out. So he comes out here, and by this time the favourite and the second favourite are gone. They're in the first two horses in the race and both under hard ride. Now Zaki gives a little tap down with the left, gives another tap down with the left, another one, and then he puts his hands on the reins and just punches his horse out, running across the hindquarters of the horse that ran second. And here just gave him a little push towards the end. He'll win next time. Race 3, well, this was at the maiden handicap. Now, you know what I think of maiden handicaps? They're rubbish, and I'll show you why they're rubbish. Look, Captain Jim, as a 4-year-old, had to be the right horse. It only just beat Red Legend, but the horse that I found in the Canter Past was a gamer. So my Goodies fans got the call and were told to put gamer into everything, which was a good move. I didn't tell them to back it. I said it will run there. And it ran third and ran a pretty good third. So we'll see where it goes from here. It looks like it needs gelding, this horse. I spoke to St. John Gray months ago and said to him it needs gelding, running all over the place. Race 4. This is a middle stakes, and Strewn Sky looked like the right horse, but Thuni Player was the only other one that had some sort of chance, and Thuni Player ended up winning. Strewn Sky ran third. There only took 2 horses in our play there. Race 5, Khalida. I made this the bet of the day. I thought he was the right horse. Everything looked right for him, but when he went to start, he would look like a paraplegic. So I phoned my Canterpars Goodies fans and said, do not back this horse with any confidence. He did run second, and he ran second purely on ability in the right race. And he cost us all our big permutations, jackpots, pick sixes. But we did end up winning the place accumulator 12 times for 144 Rand, and that made the day quite a little profit for the day, which is always good. And that's what we want to do, make profits as many times as possible. Race 6. Now, this was an extremely difficult race. You looked at it, you thought to yourself, wow, where's the winner going to come from? Well, that's the point. The winner came from Deception Pass, was the backed horse, and he won a maiden well in Durban, and he's obviously come on and won a really nice race. I thought Run for Cover ran well. With Stratum on it, and certainly worth keeping tabs on. Race 7. Warm White Knight looked like the right horse, but we went the each way bet was Coppola, and Julie ran third and ran an extremely nice race in third. And I think that the form for this race will not stand up. The Navy Lark and Godspeed running 1 and 2. Race 8. Well, this is another merit-rated handicap. And my finds for this race, I found two of them, Ashanti Sword and Twice as Wild. We ended each way on both of them. And I must tell you, Twice as Wild ran a good race, but Muzi went a little quick and it ran third. Ashanti Sword got into trouble on the outside, will improve over a little further. And as it looked like one of those races where you're going to get a problem. In a Fix got up to win. So, as I said, the tip sheet made a small profit. Good day's racing. We move on to the Vaal today. We move on to PE today.